Okay, artist, I've tried this several different ways. Remember, an artist is also a scientist, or you experiment. I'm going to see which one I like the best. Now I'm going to take, because I've already practiced, and remember, this is not my sheet. This is something I got on the internet. You're not going to put lines on here. You're going to just visually think about, okay, there's a curve of my forehead. It comes in underneath my forehead. I have my nose. You can actually put a dot here where you want your nose to come all the way down. My nose can be tiny. It can be curved. It can be flat. I can have a little bridge in the back. Then take your finger down your face. Think of the bump of your first lip, your upper lip, your bottom lip, your chin. And then what happens? It comes all the way back up to the top. I think this might be what we do because I don't like the pencil lines that I saw on both of those. And if we go to the sheet, remember what we were doing. We have the letter V, okay? Maybe this side I want on cool colors. Cool colors are like the breeze and the trees, okay? And we have that where it came up like that. We have our eyebrow, kind of looks like a little teardrop. The next step that we did after that, artist, was, remember, this kind of looked like a heart to me. Draw it like that, put your line in the center. And so this would be my cool, side. Sorry, I've got my timers going off. So there would be my neck. Now, then I would take, and be very gentle with these, remember what I said, then I would take my other color, which is my warm color, it's like the sun, and that would be my front view. So start with the eye. Remember, artist, looks like a football. Add your parentheses, circle in the center, crease on top, eyebrow up above. Okay, I like the way this looks better, artist. We're definitely going to do this. The other side of this, I'm going to come in, have my loop. I like the warm and cool colors. I made that part of the lip bigger. That's okay. Then I have the rest of my chin and my neck. Okay. Now then you're going to add your color. So you can have it outlined. This is the first step. We're going to stop. And I forgot to put my name on there, artist, and you might hear another timer soon. I'm sorry. Your scrap paper is if you need to set it so you don't mess up. If you need to clean it, you can do that too. Please keep them in a nice, neat order in the containers, okay, and we'll return them to the store. So I've outlined it with one color. Then I would come in with, and they're hard to get out, very hard to get out. I need to probably get another container to use for these. Now, this is my warm color. Now, it might bleed and blend a little bit, so you have to be very careful because you don't want to get all smeary. So I'm going to fill in my outline, this whole side, and I think this is what we're going to go with because I've changed my mind over again, but I like the warm on one side, cool on the other. So then maybe I want to have, and this is abstract, look what I'm going to do here. Maybe I'm going to have orange eyeballs. You can also do patterns with your lines. You can mix colors, meaning maybe you don't want your whole eyeball to be orange, and it's up to you. That's a bright pink. And then when you come in here, what I was saying is you want to color it ooh la la. Sorry, there's my next timer. You want to color ooh la la and not leave any white spaces. Maybe you want to have a pattern with your color. Okay, so maybe this is part of here. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to have the same color. Now I have to be careful because I can't see those lines that I colored in there. But you want to fill in the whole paper using a pattern, using lines. I like this. Kind of looks like a stripe. Now remember, this is inspired off of Pablo Picasso. He was the artist that invented Cubism. You can add hair. I didn't draw any hair. Maybe I want to go back. On this side, take my blue and do a zigzag line. Maybe this is his hair that comes over that way, and then I fill it in. I'll show you the end of the project in just a second. As you can see, I'm still doing the cool colors over here, warm over here. Want you to be careful. This was already came broken, but these little pieces, if you get them on your paper, gently tap. Make sure you clean this up because you don't want to ruin your project or somebody else's project. And see how that little piece of blue, have to be very careful. You know, maybe get a tissue if you need to. My hands are kind of dirty. I'm using different lines as my pattern to add in my detail. The white space is also, you don't have to fill it in. That can be considered part of your art. Artist, another thing I want you to see is I've got some where it's smearing a little bit. That's going to happen with these sometime. I like the pattern that I'm using where I have two different colors. and I'm going and I'm repeating all the way through. You can decide what you want to do. Make sure you have your name on there. And I like the idea of having warm on one side, cool on the other. Now I'm going to bring in some orange.